Hello, hello, my dear students. This is Dr. Syed from DBS Institute of Technology. Today we are going to discuss about financial planning. This is entrepreneurship, unit number 2, financial planning. What is financial planning? Financial planning consists of some of the important elements which we'll have to consider. In financial planning, you should plan your financial status, financial expenditure, planned expenditure with a very with carefully we'll have to plan. So we have to follow some steps when you are planning your finance. First, you'll have to determine your financial status. You should understand, you should know what's your financial status, how much finance do you have to do a business. Then set the goals. Then set up a plan. Then monitor your progress. So this is the way how to do the financial planning. Then in the financial planning steps, calculate your status and what is your net worth. Then you'll have to analyze your financial status. How much money do you have? How much money you have to spend? Still, is it this money is sufficient or not? If not, what we are going to do? All these things we'll have to think out. Calculate your status and net worth. So first you'll have to see what's your net worth. Then financial status after subtracting your liabilities from your assets. See what are your assets? What are your holdings? Then find out what's your net worth, how much you are going to spend on your business. Then subtract that much of amount from your liabilities from your assets. Analyze your cash flow. So you should analyze your cash flow every day, every month. How much of cash do you need? What should be the cash flow? How you are going to save money? Not only spending the money, but you should also know how to save the money. How much you are going to save it. Then analyze your standard of living. Standard of living. What is standard of living? How much that you are spending money on yourself, on your wife and children, father, mother, and how much money that you are spending on your house, how much money that you are spending on your monthly expenditure of your house and how much money that you will have to spend on the extra bills like electricity, internet, water, gas, so many things will be there for your house. So we'll have to know the standard of living. Say spending the money and writing the account. It's not a problem at all. You spend the money, write the account, and you can say this much of money I'm spending per month. But here, that's not the thing. You should understand the standard of living. You should spend only the amount really in need, really in need to spend. Spend that much of amount, but don't spend any amount lavishly and extra, whatever you like. What are the needed things for that you spend? Especially for a new entrepreneur, especially for a new entrepreneur, you should plan for your expenditure. Are you living in or beyond your standards? Think yourself. Your standards, maybe you want to live in a high standards. But when you have started a business, first you'll have to think about the business, then for your own expenditure. Highlight your problems. What are your real problems? What are your real problems? When you want to spend any amount, if there is a real problem, then only you spend the amount. Otherwise, don't spend it. Then you'll have to set the goals. How long will you continue to work? So, what's your business? Or if you are in an employment, you'll have to see how long you are going to work, how many years you are going to work. Will you receive the same income continuously? Question yourself. Your income will rise or fall or same continuously? Another question. Of course, every 3 months, 6 months, or every year, the expenditure will go on increasing because of the purchase of so many things, so many commodities, etc. Whether your income will also rise or fall. After paying the taxes, how much will you save? Calculate it. What investment risk do you expect? So you expect your investment rates. What will be the rate of inflation? All these things you will have to consider. Then you set your goals. How much do you wish to invest and manage the business? So you want to do some business. Question yourself, how much do you wish to invest? What will be your pay of credit cards and debits? So you will be also having pay of credit cards and debits. Every month, how much money you are going to pay on your cards? Make and start your saving plan. Not only spending the amount, but you should have a plan for savings. Keep aside the cash for contingency fund at least for 3 months. We'll have to keep the contingency fund for at least for 3 months. Otherwise, you can't be survived. Take the additional term insurance. Say it is a clever idea. Let's take additional term insurance. Take the individual disability insurance. Plan your children education savings. Make investment portfolio. Convert term life insurance policy to cash value policy. Convert term life insurance policy to cash value policy. Just convert your term life insurance to the cash value policy. It's more helpful. Then set the goals. If you are employed, purchase the recruitment property. If you are employed, purchase the retirement property. So every month you are getting some salary. In your salary, save some money and try to purchase a property, thinking that after retirement, you should have your own house. Maintain pre-retirement standard of living. So you'll have to maintain a standard just by not thinking that you are doing a good business, you are going to get high profits, you are going to become a very big businessman. No, not like that. Don't think like that. You think that you are already retired, you are not going to get any amount. That is, when you are working, when you are doing business, that much of amount you will never get it. You will get the money even less than the half what you are getting at that. As per this amount, you maintain your living standards. Set up a plan. Then you set up a plan. Your plan should be flexible. Possibilities of liquidity or not. So you'll have to think out the possibility of liquidity. If liquidity is there, what will you do? If not, what will you do? Try to minimize the taxes. Try to minimize the taxes. How you are going to minimize the taxes? You should plan for that. Set up a plan. Then we set a flexible plan. What's a flexible plan? Your plan will be flexible to change at any time. So flexible means you should be able to change your plan at any time whenever you feel any difficulty. When you have major or minor problems in life or in business, try to change your plan. If your plan is not flexible, you can't change it. Possibilities of liquidity or not. So question yourself, is there any possibility of liquidity? What's liquidity? A businessman, as a businessman, you should have sufficient funds equivalent to 3 to 6 months of your expenses for your business. As a businessman, you should have sufficient funds equivalent to 3 to 6 months of your expenses for your business. So, if it is like this, it's very helpful to you. This amount can be surveyed when you have liquidity. Then minimize the tax. How are you going to minimize the tax? Minimize the tax is an important issue. You should try to minimize the tax continuously. Your plan should be more effective, which will minimize your income taxes. It doesn't mean that you cheat the government. For minimize the income tax, people will cheat the government. Show the government the wrong calculations. But don't do like that. You should be loyal with the government. You should pay the taxes, but try to pay minimum taxes. See, you can pay, there are so many different ways to pay the minimum taxes. There are so many plans in insurance. There are so many plans in purchasing the government documents. By this, we can minimize the that is a provident fund and so many other things are there. They have so many other documents. We can purchase the documents that can minimize the income tax. So, for any doubt, ask any questions. This is a very simple subject, financial planning. Generally, people will never think about their finance planning. Simply, if you have money in your pocket or in your bank, just go on spending the money without any plans. It will lead you to take you to the disasters. So, always be careful when you are spending even a single pie from your pocket. Always think when you spend money, what's your balance in your bank? What's your balance in your pocket? Then you will be always safe. Everybody knows it, but nobody, most of the, not nobody, most of the people, they doesn't do like this. Especially for business people, this is most important. Otherwise, they will get failure in their business or in their life. Ask any questions, please. Hi, my dear students. I think you might have understood well. You might have understood well. If you have any questions, you can ask me, or you can contact me on my email. I can explain you well. Hope you might have enjoyed this topic. Thank you very much. But don't don't go. Don't leave this. Don't leave. I'm going to another topic. We are going to continue it. Hi, my dear students. This is the second topic which we are continuing. This is e-commerce and entrepreneurship. Sorry, I have taken it. Sorry, I'm going to dismiss it. We are going to take some other topic because this is unit number 3. We want to continue the unit number 2. Okay, we will continue with this unit. Well, what's e-commerce? There are 10 myths of e-commerce. The myths of e-commerce are: if I launch site, customers will flock to it. Online customers are easy to please. If I launch a site, customer will flock to it. Online customers are easy to please. Making money on the website is easy. Privacy is not an important issue on the web. So on the websites, launching a site will flock the customers. Your customers will be pleased when you see a very nice, good site, and the site should be very convenient for seeing the details and for purchase. Making money on the web is very easy, but privacy is not an important issue on the web. For a businessman, privacy will be there, but on the website, some of the things will have to disclose them about your business, not your personal things. Privacy of your personal thing, you need it, everybody need it. But the privacy of business is not required. Business should not be private. It should be exposed to everybody. Then What's the strategy? I don't need a strategy to see on the web. See, seeing a web, a strategy is not required. Just give me a website and the rest I will take of care itself, of myself. See, anybody goes on a website, they just go on browsing it and searching the things. And finally, they will get what they want. So, no need a strategy for searching a web. The most important part of any e-commerce effort is technology. But technology is most important for any e-commerce website. Customer service not an important online as it is in a traditional retail store. Customer service is not as important online as is in a traditional retail stores. See, if you have a retail store, you need a customer service. But if you are on a website doing some business, you should also need a customer service. But the customer service is to solve the problems of the customers. But for the traditional retail store, customer service is a must because all the question and answer will be will be with the customers and the businessman. Flashy websites are better than simple ones. You see the websites, flash flash websites seems to be better than the simple ones. So more attraction. It's what's up. It's what's up front and counts. It's too late to get into e-commerce. Say, e-commerce has been introduced so many years back. E-commerce is going on, continuing throughout the world. Everybody is behind the e-commerce. So don't be late to do your business on e-commerce. Immediately start your e-commerce business. Focus on a niche in the market. Develop a community. For e-commerce, you need a community development. And you need a niche market. Attract visitors by giving away freebies. See, there are so many techniques to attract the visitors. First, try to attract the visitors on your web. Make creative use of email, but avoid becoming a spammer. So create the emails. The emails should be very attractive and most useful. But don't make your emails as spams. Make sure your website says credibility. Make your website as credible. Make the most common of the web's goals reach. Make the most of the web's global reach. Make the most of the web's global reach. See, people will be searching a website, but Some of the websites we may not be able to reach our destination on the web. So your website should be more technical, but it should be very simple to reach your destinations. If you are unable or you are feeling a lot of difficulty in searching the web, that you will be exhausted, you will leave the site. Don't make your site like that. Promote your website online and offline, both sides. Your website should be available both online and offline. Use the tools of enterprise too to attract and retain customers. So there are different tools for entrepreneurs. Use those tools and attract the customers and try to retain them. There are some terms in e-commerce, you should know it. Mashup, a website or an application that combines content from multiple sources. This is called mashup. Really simple syndications, RSS. An application that allows subscribers to aggregate content from their favorite websites into a single feed that is delivered automatically whenever the content is updated. It's needed. Social networking. Many small business drive traffic to their website from their Facebook pages, Twitter posts, LinkedIn accounts. They use their websites as a hub supported by the spokes or social media. Nowadays, it is very fast. Most of the people are doing like this. So it is also very useful if you go to the social media like Facebook's, LinkedIn, Twitter, so many other things are there. Wiki, what's a wiki? A dynamic collection of web pages that allows users to add or edit their content. This is called wiki. Widget. This is a low-cost application that appears like a small television screen on a website, a blog, or a computer desktop can perform a specific function. This is called widget. Natural organic listening. What's this? The search engine listing that are the results of spiders. Search engines listings that are the results of spiders. Power programs that crawl around the web and analyze sites for keywords like links and other data. That's natural listings. Search engine optimization, SEO. The process of managing the content, keywords, titles, tags, features, and design of a website so that it appears at or near the top of internet search results. This is search engines. Search engines are most important. These are the engines which get you the information. These are the engines which take you to the required sites to your destinations. See, there is a search engine optimization strategy. One is paid listings, that is sponsored. Short advertisements with links to sponsoring companies. Websites appear on the results page or search engines whenever the user types is in a keyword or phrase. See, paid listings are, that is, short advertisements with links to sponsoring companies' websites that appear on the results page on a search engine when the user types in a keyword or phrase. Click fraud. What's a click fraud? A situation that occurs when a company pays for clicks that are generated by someone with no interest in or intent to purchase its products or services. See how it is happening on the websites. Say this is a situation that occurs when a company pays for clicks. Say most of the people will be knowing that there are some sites out there. If we click, for so many clicks, we will get some amount from that company. So when a company pays for clicks that are generated by someone with no interest or intent to purchase its product or services. Actually, this has been produced for paying the clicks. Instead of paying the clicks, if you click, you will go to the purchase sites and you are going to click it and you will have to pay money for the product or the services. That's why this is called click fraud. Web analytics tools that measure websites' ability to attract customers, generate sales, and keep customers coming back. Web analytics tools that measure a website ability to attract customers, generate sales, and keep customers coming back. See, this is what you call web analytics. In this web analytics, we have some tool that measures the website's ability to attract customers and generate sales and keep customers coming back. See, some of the websites, there are some tools. They measure how many visitors has been approached to the sites and how many visitors have purchased on these sites and how many sales has been generated. And this site also keeps customers coming back. There are so many tools has been established on this type of sites. These sites will give the analytics of that web. Cost per acquisition. Cost per acquisition measures the cost that company incurs to generate each purchase or customer's registration. Say cost per acquisition. This is the measuring of the cost that company incurs to generate each purchase. See, for every purchase, a company will be investing some money for the web. That's called cost per acquisition. Bounce rate. This measures the percentage of the visitors to company's website who viewed a single page and leave without viewing other pages. So on the web, you should be able to generate the websites in such a way that any visitor goes to your first page of your website, you should not leave that page and go to the other side. That page should attract in such a way you should be able to go on to the other pages in searching, and you should invest his time in searching for his requirement. If any visitor goes to a page and feel that, oh, what's this site? This night site is not attractive, and there is no use of spending his time on this site. He will go to the other site. He leave this his site and he will try to go to the other site, and he will search in that site for his requirement. This is called bounce rate. Tracking web results. Cart abandonment rate. Cart abandonment rates measure the percentage of shoppers who place at least one item in a shopping cart but never complete the transaction. This is another situation where the site measures the percentage of the shoppers who goes on the web page and he will place at least one item on his shopping cart, but he never completes the transaction. This is called cart abandonment rate. Cart abandonment rates. Conversion, that is browse to buy rates. This is another one. Conversion rate. This makes sure the proportion of visitors to a site who actually make a purchase. This measures the portion of visitors to a site who accurately make a purchase. Some of the visitors, they go to the site when they see some product which he requires, he will purchase it. He will complete his transactions. This is what you call conversion rate. So what is called private policy? A statement explaining the nature of the information a company collects online, what does with that information. A statement explaining the nature of the information of a company's collects online, what it does with that information, and the resources that customers have it, they believe the company is misusing the information. This is, you might have seen privacy statements. They give the statements. You study the statements, try to understand it. If you understand the statement, you feel that what the resources on this statement is misguiding. And they feel that this company is misusing the information. So privacy policy should be such that there should be some fact, say true fact with the company. designing a killer website. What's a killer website? Start with your target customers. Give customers what they want. Select an intuitive domain name. Make your site easy to navigate. Offer suggestions for related products. So how you are going on? First start with your target customers. So you have a product, you have some products. With your product, you start your site and target your customers. Give customers what they want. This next step. Select an entity domain name. So your domain name should be an entity. Make your site easy to navigate. See, site should be very easy to navigate. If your site is not easy to navigate, if it is complex, most of the visitors just they enter your site, but they never stay back for more time. Offer suggestions for related products. Then offer the suggestions to your customers for their related products. Then add wish list capability. Need not purchase immediately. Give a wish list so that the customer will add his wish list. Create a gift idea. Create a gift idea center. Some idea about the gifts that will attract the customers. Provide customers rating and review. Ask the customers to rate your services and web page. Use online videos. Try to use the online videos. Establish the appropriate call to action on each page. You can establish the approach calls to action on each web page. You can have chatting. You can contact the customers, and customers can contact you at any time when they are on your site. So your customers will like this type of sites. Build loyalty by giving online customers a reason to return to your website. You should be able to build a loyalty and promise and give online and give and attract your customers to come back to your website, where your site should have some attractive reasons so that the customers will return back to your site. Establish hyperlinks with other businesses, preferably those selling products or services that complement yours. So it's establish some hyperlinks with other businesses which have the complements with yours. Include an email option and a telephone number in your site. See, your site should have your contact email address, your telephone numbers, even your full address also. This is for the reliability of the customers. This is Your customers should relay you. Then give shoppers the ability to track their order online. Give shoppers the ability to track their orders online. I think if you have done online business, that is, you might have ordered like Amazon and some other Flipkart. So many sites are there. When you order it, the next day, if you go to the site, you will see a link, track your orders. If you click that link, you will be able to know where is your order. Your products has been dispatched or not. If it is dispatched, where it is moving, at what stage it is, and which town it is, everything it will show you. And it will also show you when it is going to reach you also. So much of convenience that you are giving to your customers. Your customers will be very happy if they see all these things. Offer web shoppers a special, all their own. Give some offers, discounts. Follow a simple design. Create a fast, simple checkout process. So you should be able to create a fast, simple checkout process. Provide customers multiple payment options. Don't keep only one or two payment options. Create multiple payment options because we have multiple payment options available in India or even for the overseas also. A lot of payment options are available. That's why try to create all these things on your website so that your customers can pay on their interested one. Assure customers that their online transactions are secure. So you should give a surety. You should give a security that the online business on your site is reliable. If you do like that, the customers will do the business with you without any difficulty, and they will be more interested to do business on your site. Establish reasonable shipping and handling charges and post them upfront. Establish reasonable shipping and handling charges. See, purchasing a product is one step. They see the cost, they purchase it, and after that, when they finish their shopping, they do the checkout and they will see what are the charges for transactions. See, to receive the product from their company to you, what are the charges? So these charges should be very reasonable, and for some of the products they supply you free of shipping, but some of the product they say if you purchase above 500 they will ship you free of charges. Like that you will have to create so many things. Confirm transactions, keep your site updated, test your site oftenly, rely on analytics to improve your site. So how was this topic? Hope you might have enjoyed what's a networking, what's a networking business, what's a website, how the people are doing the business, how the customers are doing the business. everything you might have understood well. Of course, you know more than 50% of this, but still, you might have learned some of the things here which you doesn't know. That is especially some of the technical names which we have already discussed. Students, do you have any queries, please? Students, do you have any queries, please? Okay, thank you. Hope you don't have any queries. If you still have any doubts, please contact me on my mail. I can explain you well. I can remove all your doubts. Thanking you very much. We'll meet you again.